Hey mages, welcome to today's MTG Arena Phyrexia standard video. Today we're going Budget Arena. Today we're going 0 rare for the deck guide and gameplay. And it's a deck that I showcased in my 0 rare decks, which is Mono White Control. So a very popular deck that is usually full of so many different rares and everything like that. We'll talk about upgrades at the end of the video, so make sure you stay then. But we're going to have a quick look at some of the cards that are really good to it, and then we'll have a little talk at the end and see how the deck did in the gameplay. So, looking for, first of all, how does a 0 rare mono white deck win? Well, we've got Sky Blessed Samurai as one of our finishers in the deck. It has evasion, it's a 4/4 flyer. The main full rare deck will use planeswalkers and some other creatures that, like I said, we'll talk about upgrades at the end. So yeah, this is one of our main win cons, along with a new addition, which is Steel Exemplar. Now, Steel Exemplar is a 4/4 with trample that can enter with 2/1/1 counters for us and makes it into a very big beater, into a 6/6 trampler, and it won't take many attacks with them to get the job done. Good for the deck as well is Michiku's Reign of Truth. Now this is, it's not a combo piece, but it does help push damage through when we've, got our big flyer in there or potentially our trampler. The target creature gets +1/1 for each turn of each artifact or enchantment. We get to do that twice, and that can really pump them up into a 2-shot potential win for us if we can keep them on the battlefield in this very heavy removal standard meta that we're playing in at the moment. We have lots of removal in the form of enchantments and everything like that. Hopefully enough to keep us against the early aggro decks. But let's get to some gameplay now, and then hopefully we'll get some wins today with the 0 rare deck. It's been requested quite a lot for this, so I appreciate all your support on the budget videos and all the other videos. Please always, if you enjoy them, give them a like, subscribe if you're new and you like the content, and if you want to as well, check out the Patreon link below. I just want to say thank you to our newest Patreon, Jake. Thank you very much. And now, without further ado, let's get on to some gameplay. Two lands, lots of nice removal, but we do have Ambitious in hand, so we can go and get that third land. So I think this is a keep. This is a keep, yeah. Let's give it a go. Okay, that was a good draw for us. If it is mono red. Again. Let's go in with our Ambitious and get ourselves a land. Beautiful. Okay, maybe a different type of mono red. Maybe more of the Koth control type. We're ramping though. And we're attacking for 1. Get that first blood. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can't get rid of this though. We can deal with Koth. That doesn't do anything yet, so it's not really worth doing. We'll keep out the Michiku. And we do have another ossification in hand as well, so okay. Destroy our enchantment. Draw 2 cards. Seems decent. Okay. Comes in as a big 6/6, the Steel Exemplar. Now that's going to put pressure on. Stays out the way of the Might Stone for the -5/5 as well. We'll have to take 2 lots of removal, 2 lightning strikes, which obviously they could easily do. I mean, that's pretty good to be fair. That is pretty good. I mean, luckily we can deal with it, which we will do. But yeah, we can destroy, obviously. Does have Uneartho, and then we can ossification the Koth as well. Exile to 1 target artifact creature. They do have. I think I'm better playing this. Yeah. Let's exile. I could just kill Koth. Yeah, let's just kill Koth. and keep the removal. Seems decent. Let's go. Nothing else to come in. Michiku can come in next turn if we still got our Exemplar. There's another city. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, destroy. Nice. Then we will go ossification. Take that. Play Michiku. Put it there. Attack for 13. GG's. Come on. That was just the perfect game for us. We really took down a strong deck there, dealing with those cityscapes and Koth as well. Yeah, that is how you want a 0 rare deck to compete. Really do. Opening hand, couple of lands. We do have a little bit of early removal. We do go first. So let's keep this and see how we go. Okay, adaptive. That can get really big, so I think that's a definite good one to get rid of, to be honest there. Forest comes in, it's an armoured. We didn't draw land. We'll stop our opponent ramping. Nope, seems decent to do that. It's another armoured. Way, we got land. The Sentry takes it, and this has Toxic as well. We don't have a Toxic deck here at all, but opponent just gets fed up, and this is what mono white control can do. I'll keep that little game in there because this is sometimes how you're going to win your games, that people will get so frustrated with your removal. Okay, 2 bits of removal, 3 lands, nice. This will make this a lot cheaper. So let's go. What are we playing against? Okay, red. That was a good draw. Means we get to draw. Get that land. Bloodthirsty. We will just do no blocks there. Okay. Put that there. And attack in. Stops that attacking and blocking. We do have circle as well. Monetary Swift Spear. Okay. Don't kill our spirited. Okay, lightning strike to the face. We got circle to deal with that other one as well. Exemplar. Good. Let's take that. This is getting cheaper. We're attacking because we just don't want to block, because we want to keep it on the battlefield for Sky Blessed, which we can play next turn. Probably going to play Steel Exemplar, though, first, to be honest. Because it's going to come in as a 6/6 Trampler, which would be pretty sweet against Mono Red. And we need to win a little bit quicker. Thundering Raise you, unless we draw removal, because we've got to try and stay alive, you know. Okay, down to 9. Oh, that's good. That's good. Change of plan. Sky Bless comes in. Okay. Nice blocker. This now costs 3. If we can draw the Machiki Chiki will be good. We're still in burn range though, 9 life. Okay, going to get rid of that twice rather than us. That works out pretty good for us. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. We got another big one coming in. Okay, so we can play Spirited. Draw a card. Get planes. We can play another one. And we can attack in. Okay. Exemplar coming in next. Attacking for 6 next turn potentially. Bloodthirsty coming in. We're not worried about that. They can pay the 3 though. Okay. Doing it to that? Weird. just block. We're not going to do that there. And we beat mono red. We had the Sampler coming in as well. I think they would have probably better doing off to the dome there. But hey, we slowed down the mono red top deck. Okay, 2 lands. But we do have Ambitious. So I think we'll go first. I think we'll keep the hand. We're not going to go. We didn't go first. We didn't get that choice, unfortunately. Oh, not the full mono white. Could be the full mono white. Okay. Now, we're definitely underpowered against full mono white. We'll take that action. But as long as we can compete, that's all that I'm worried about when you're playing against the full power of the own deck you're playing. You might see some of the upgrades suggestions in this one, though. Right, what do we want to go there? Creature. I think we go mages. And do no attacks. Okay. Getting rid of Skyhive. Okay. Looking at our little mage's attendant there. Gonna lay arms, give us some life. Okay. Okay, right. So. I really need to save that for that. We've got to start getting some damage in, I feel. Because their end game is going to be better than ours. If they've got planeswalkers and everything like that. Farewell will just be a nightmare for us. Another little lay down arms. In the trenches. Okay. So we go there. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this now. I want to get rid of that. Okay. We don't want too many of these taking over us. Potentially, if they played a second one as well, we'd be dead. Ossification comes in. Let's going to get rid of that. That's fine. Another Skyhive. Okay, so we need to deal with that. Okay. Exile one artifact or creature. Let's play. Let's get rid of that. Makes a little might. That's annoying. That was a nice top draw. But we are competing, which is good. We are competing. Mage Attendant, okay. Which one do we go first? Yeah, let's go this way. End turn. Which means we have a blocker now as well. It is a race that maybe, I was going to say, can we win? Depends what they've drawn, obviously, from the top. We got a nice flyer coming in. Sacrifice creature unless they pay 1. Not worth doing. Does give him a 3/3 though. And 2 tops is never good. It's never good. Yeah, we're getting one of these out. Getting one of these out. Ossification, okay. We've got 6 mana. That'll go down to 4. Get rid of the Toxic. Play that. No attacks. Okay. Those mites just keep coming. We need to deal with that. Annex, what a... Oh my god. They are winning the battle of the top drawers. They take that over the flyer. Interesting. Okay. Ossification. Let's go. Let's draw a card. See what we draw. Okay, bit more card draw. Opponent down to 9. We need them not to have a too good top draw. Okay. Up to 2. They get to draw. Lay down arms is decent. Let's attack in. Draw an annex. Okay. Let's take that token. That's a little bit better. They're losing life as well. They could die to the sky. The Skrillivs. Either way, it's been a really good match. We win on attacks. Ah, they get to do that. Oh, okay. So block. And then take 1. Now, these can't block. Okay. That is not what we want. Let's go in. Now, unfortunately, they can trench. Can they trench, or can you only trench once? Okay. You can only do it once. Okay. Oh, we're given 3 life, which is annoying with that blocker, but they have drawn with... They've got 5 lands open as well. Oh. Okay. Well, we can get rid of that. So that's fine. They're actually gaining life themselves. That's absolutely hilarious. And another sky. They're up to 10 life now. That's the game now. Especially as we draw a land as well. No attacks. They're taking 2 life. But they're getting so many of these little mites, and they've got lifelink now. Yeah, GG's. We thought we could get there. We were just outdrawn. The trenches we couldn't get the removal for, which really hurt. We can play the circle. They're up to 20 life. We have a land. GG's. GG's, opponent. Ah, so close. We really did battle there, though. So I'm quite happy how the deck played. And then, you know, we just got beat by the power of the rares, unfortunately, in that one. Okay, to land. We go first. This is an awkward one. Not much removal. I'm actually going to mulligan that one. Yeah, that's a better hand. So we keep 6. Get rid of one of them. Okay. So we don't really want to get rid of our Wincon. Ludic Veteran, okay. We'll let that one pass at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I'd much rather take that one. Let's take Feldon with Annex. Plus it gives us a 1/4 blocker for this, potentially as well. If they're attacking, we know they've just got removal, so there's no point blocking at all. Okay. I mean, it has haste. We can just block. Literally no point doing that for opponent there. Is it 3? Yep. Let's get rid of it. And I think we just leave that one there. No attacks. End turn. Okay. So all the early removal we'll have is really good against the aggro decks. Borrowed time, that's a bit annoying. Exile to one artifact or creation. Okay. I mean, either way, we're gonna stop something. Okay. Exile artifact creature returns to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. So we take an attack, but we get it back and we take it again. Okay, Touch of the Realm. Not much we want to do with that. We're going to have to hold back. We are close to the Samurai. We're close to it, but not... I mean, maybe he should have been attacking with this because it is toxic, but... Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that Connive as well, so... That will be going. Oh, Cityscape. Okay. Our turn. Okay. Ossification. Let's do that. Let's start at the poison, actually. Because we only have to do 10, they have to do 14 with that, to be fair. These unearth for 8. I mean, they're probably what they're discarding and cheating it into play, I'm guessing. Another Rafines, okay. So that's another one we can deal with. Want to exile it though, because we don't want them, you know, just keep conniving. Oh, does that do? Or block and activate if it can't attack. Okay. We'll be dealing with it though. We're going to be hit for 1. Probably hit for 1. Yep, hit for 1. Okay. But there's still Seraph into the yard as well, which is worrying. They haven't got the other white mana yet, though. Land. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go with a touch. Again. Get rid of Rafines. Go for some more poison. Attacking. Okay. Bit more poison. It's a very, very slow clock. Hopefully we get Sky Blessed in soon. What else is in? Just those two in the yard. Which is quite worrying. You know, if they do find the white and they just reanimate it, then we could be in a little bit of bother. Okay, discard, 2 draw. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Discard the borrowed, which is interesting. They've got the white mana now. Another road. I mean, the trouble is we get this in. I think we just leave it because I'm thinking a reanimate spell and I don't really want to lose this. Yeah, it was obvious. Yeah. It was obvious. Let's draw 2 cards. Lay down. Okay. Not quite enough planes at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we can deal with this, which is good. Okay. Planes. Let's stop that there. Okay. And then play Mage's Attendant. I think we still leave that for something that could be better than this. Because we can block this now. Felden, yep. We're not blocking that because it gives card advantage. So we go there. And attacking. We're getting there with the poison. We are getting there. We play the Sky Bless now as well. So yeah, opponent blocks. Come in with our Samurai. We can draw a card at the end. We don't really want another reanimate spell, please. Nice, okay. Sack draw. 2. Oh, that's lovely, yeah. That's lovely. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Opponent down. Get another Mage's Attendant in. So we have a little bit of counter magic there. Not enough to stop a reanimate though. But we are building up a board. Okay. Discard 2 card. That does absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's attack in. GG's. Oh, that was such a sweet win again. This deck is so much fun to play, and it can really get the wins as a 0 rare deck. Yet again, in today's video, we've proven that 0 rares, you can still compete against some really good decks, mono red, the reanimate decks. We just, we just took some scalps today. Let's have a look now. If you want to go through an upgrade route for this deck, it changes the deck as it normally does when you add rares, because we have to work within parameters of changing win cons, like with Still Exemplar that did really well. Sky Blessed is sweet card as well, 4/4 flyer that can just get in early and start the beat down when you add Machiko in, as we saw, into a big 11/11. There's ways you could do this, like we saw against the Sky Hives, when they can get the Toxic, in. That's another way to update it and go. But to me, going more as we are more control, to get some... where are we? Rare? No, what am I looking for? Not Reckless. Rekna. So, better card draw. Rekna Bump Buster is just really good. Now, because we're changing the deck, this works very well with Samurai, because it's that, But you want to be changing these and upgrading to the Rekna Bank Busters. Probably going 4, to be honest. But we're going to go 3 for 3 with that. Come straight in. It's just a great card. It can be crewed to attack. You draw cards. It will make a little creature at the end as well. It's a turn 2 play that obviously does a lot more than our little creature coming in drawing a card, which is still good in this type of deck. Now, Lay Down Arms, definitely keep. Ossification, definitely keep. You see how good those enchantments are. But, if you're looking for different creatures to sort of... more power creatures, and you'd obviously having to change the deck. You swap this Steel Exemplars, you go for this powerhouse, which is the Warden, flying 5/5, enters with 2 shield counters, hard to deal with, ends battle for attacks, remove a counter, go create a 1/1 token as well, and you get to draw a card. So I haven't got 2 in my collection, but I would definitely add 2 of those in. Now, when you're looking at, changing the deck, Samurai would have to go, of course, and you want to bring in something that's, a better creature in the air, and that would be AO. AO, Flying Vigilance, 5/4. Look at the top 7 cards. When it dies, any number of non-land permanents, total mana 4 or less, onto the battlefield. Put 2 1/1 counters on each permanent you control as well is another option. But Flying Vigilance doesn't tap in there, and for 5 mana, it's a really good card. So you want a number of these, 2, 3. Leave it up to you whether you want to put 2 or 3 in. But that is something I would do. Next card, Mage's Attendant is nice, but as it goes on, it becomes significantly worse, and you really want something that's going to help win the game as well, and, create blockers or something like that. And for me, Restoration, Eiganju. Now, this search your library for a basic planes, so it works well. You can go and get the planes because you got some big stuff like the Sanctuary in there. Discard a card, return something with 2 or mana is also good, and then it becomes a 3/4 that attacks, blocks, makes tokens, and making tokens is really good. Now, when you're making tokens, what do you want? One of the best white cards in there, which is Wedding Announcement. Now, these upgrades, you probably already know, a lot of you, but for those of you who don't, this is, you know, what you really want to get into your deck. It makes tokens. It will buff up your other tokens potentially with the restoration and everything like that. I'd probably actually go for restoration if I can. And then you start to get rid of some of these removals. Annex I do like, but can be easily removed and just everything put back. But yeah. This is some ideas that I think you should go in there. Another one, like I said, is add in the Planeswalkers. One of the best, the Wandering Emperor. Bring in these, 4 of these straight away. Then you have to choose, like Machuku is not really one that you're going to be keeping in now. And then, you know, you are changing the deck completely, unfortunately. But that is a way that you want to upgrade it. I would upgrade these because you want to get more mana now. So Ambitious comes in to search for more. Cathar Commando still does a really good job in best of 1. Circle, Destroy Evil. I mean, Circle you could honestly get rid of as well. I feel bad totally demolishing the deck, but this is what you want. You want upgrades and stuff to work to. But unfortunately, the decks do completely change some of them when you want to do. If you want to go full power, then this is what you do. And I would definitely add another land in when you're changing this. We're 23 in our version. This is 24. And yeah, this is what you'd be left with in your new high-powered mono-white control deck. You'd be left with the great removal. This is still good instant speed against Sheoldred and stuff like that. Getting your lands, still attacking artifacts, enchantments. Ossification is just one of my favourite cards that came from that set, without a doubt. And then just basically with these, you're adding in more Wincons, which is what you do because 0 rare, it's sometimes hard to find Wincons. But you see, the other deck that I put together, the Brew, did really well. But this is something for you to work towards if you want to go full power and start going those higher ranks as well. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. If you're still here at the end, you're an absolute legend. Let me know if you are in the comments. And any other budget decks you want to see, just put them in there. Say you want to see, you know, I want to see a budget mono blue. I want to see a budget mono, whatever. I mean, mono blue is budget. You know what I'm talking about. Budget similar. Anything you want to see, let me know in the comments. You lot take care. See you on the next video.